Hi Capricorn, and this is Whispers in the Wind. I will be doing your reading for the month of February 2022. Now, I did break my glasses. I have tried this video a few times, but I broke my glasses. And so I have them fixed, but I'm going to look like a bit of a nerd. So we're going to let them go. See, they might be a little crooked. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? But the deck that I'm using tonight is a Doreen Virtue deck, and it talks about angel therapy. And so the card that I pulled for you is the crystal card. And the crystal card is bringing up so many different things in your life in the month of February. Now, first off, this card has a dual meaning, okay, with respect to the word crystal. One or both of these meanings may apply to you because this is a general reading, okay? But you're going to know. You're going to know when it, as soon as you think about it, it's going to resonate with you, and you're going to know, okay, this, I got to listen up here. But it does talk about the crystals of the mineral kingdom. And we're talking about, like, you're talking magnesium, potassium, those type of energies, okay? Now, it does talk about you having a hard time sleeping. It talks about insomnia. It talks about bouts of insomnia. Now, as you're well aware, insomnia can be triggered by stress. It can be triggered by emotional, mental, or physical stress, okay? Maybe your body's not being fed what it needs, and it does talk about minerals, so maybe your minerals are depleted. Somebody who's dealing with a lot of stress will indeed deplenish their stores of magnesium or potassium, okay? So perhaps you need to up these types of elements or minerals in your life. Now, that's one kind of mineral, but there's also crystals, okay? And these crystals will transmute and magnify and emit different type of energies, okay? Because clear quartz will increase your psychic clarity. So it's almost like you know something is taking place. Perhaps there's something in your life that you're kind of seeing in the direction that a situation is going, okay? Now, it does talk about black obsidian, and black obsidian, the stone, is an effective protector. So it's almost like you're looking for protection in the month of February. So there's something that you're wanting to protect yourself from, okay? So we're talking health, we're talking mental, physical, and spiritual, okay? Now, pink rose quartz has come up in the reading also, and that is talking about opening your heart up to other people. So perhaps there's something taking place in your life where you're being very stone cold hearted, where you're not seeing somebody else's side of the story, or you're not willing to see somebody else's side of the story, okay? Now, there's also purple amethyst that comes up, and that raises your spiritual vibrations. And it asks you to work with that energy, to work with the crystals, okay? To feel guided, to feel protected, but indeed to move forward in a different way in your life. It's almost like you're blocking those energies from happening. Now, the second meaning relates to people. People who have a crystalline type of energy themselves. In fact, they have the type of personality that's very quiet and sensitive, okay? And very healing. They have healing hands, they have healing hearts. When they speak, their speech is soft and it's focused on helping someone or healing someone else's pain. Now, crystals also talk about young children. So perhaps there's young children in your life, and perhaps you're needing to focus on these energies, okay? It does talk about parenting. So perhaps you're needing to focus on your parents, or you need to focus on being a parent yourself if you have small children, okay? Because in some way, the children are feeling isolated. They're feeling isolated. They're feeling cut off from those energies, and they don't feel protected. Could also be you. You could be the type of crystalline type of child or person. Your inner child could be very sensitive, okay? And perhaps you have been hurt by something that someone has said to you in the month of February, and you're basically pushing it down and trying to hold it down and not expressing your feelings, okay? You're not expressing how something hurt you. And perhaps this is what you need to do. You need to open up. You need to open up to your own feelings or to the feelings of the people around you and understand. But it does talk about you dealing with periods of insomnia. And indeed, I'll give you advice that I myself have taken in the past. And whenever I had periods of time where I wasn't able to sleep, I would, I would do meditation. I would do yoga. I would get into an exercise program. I would start looking at my diet. Indeed, magnesium. If you take a magnesium at night, a tablet at night, magnesium, it opens up your cells and allows your cells to relax. Okay, it allows them to relax, and that helps you sleep. So these are all things that you can do, and indeed focus on your health. It does talk about you having issues with health and relationships in the month of February. It does talk about a new love coming into your life, perhaps a new energy. Perhaps you're falling in love with something, not necessarily a person. Maybe you're falling in love with a new avenue or a new adventure that's coming into your life, indeed. So I hope as you're moving into the month of March that things will fare well for you and that you find your balance again. Namaste, my friends. Bye-bye.